Lucky for us, this game is free on GamePass. The real premise of the story comes alive. You're watching your dad reeling in your fish on your rod that you bought. And then you just get to stand and pose for the photo. Look, Mom, Dad caught this. Welcome to GamePass Game Review, the show where I spend an hour of my life to save yours. I scour the corners of the GamePass cantina, turning over tables and picking up old gum from under the seats, looking for gems and hidden treasures. Some of the footage you'll see is my first-hand experience, and notice the pureness in my facial expressions. I don't know about you, I'm buzzing.
Like and then subscribe.
The Ulcers is a sci-fi base-building management exploration game from 11-bit studios. The first 30 to 40 minutes is an absolute foot ulcer. From the walking and the hand-holding, I spent most of my time trekking, reading, and having seizures. It was only after the 50-minute mark that I had my first lean, the bomb, my first, oh, what's this? And it introduces the first proper hook. Ulcers! Alternative people about yourself!
You think you're Jan Dolsky as well?
That's the premise! It's you, but it's different! So for the first part, let's talk about the good stuff. It's got great graphics, and the Unreal Engine 5 lighting really adds to the atmosphere. The setting feels familiar yet eerie. The base does look somewhat unique and interesting, and the style is what caught me the first time I saw this trailer a while ago. The sound design is also very good, and the music adds to the world and the experience quite tastefully. This is about where the good stuff ends for me, unfortunately, and the aftertaste is quite severe.
Unbelievable. What a screw up.
In the first 7 minutes, I can't even start the game without the game telling me that I'm playing at 1080p, and let me tell you, I'm not playing in 1080p. A rough start. It's not well optimized. Let me just do this. Give me a second. I had to restart my computer just to find out that the game is blatantly lying to me. Okay, this looks better. When the game did start, it happened. Walking. Walking is done quite a lot in this game. So you'd think that the walking would be smooth, accurate to what you input. And yes, you do have the generic 3 levels: sneak, walk, run, but no jump. And each level transition happens with an action. Go down a small ledge, E. Go up a small ledge, E. Climb up a wall, E. Climb down a wall, E. While this in itself is not really a problem, it's a combination of the walking, like you have ulcers, and having the game climb for you rather than you doing it yourself. Throughout the game, your hand is held, moistly, tight. The game trusts you with walking, while it does not trust you with the rest. Yes, you are racing against the clock, 5 days until death, and each harvest takes a quarter of that time. So you're supposed to feel rushed, stressed, or have a sense of urgency, but instead, you're stuck waddling, shaking and shitting from point A to point B. From the developer's perspective, I can understand that this is to have the player feel the urgency of the situation. Oh, you're in danger, every second counts. But walking towards the resource, you waddle, shake and shit, press E to go down a 3-centimeter ledge, waddle, shake and shit again, reach the resource, and then, you guessed it, press E to harvest. You press it, and the game does it for you. Again. It's like getting your first amazing Lego kit and watching your dad build it. You're not even trusted to do your own harvesting. After hitting E, you suddenly hit seizure mode, and the character shakes and shits again, and you stand and watch. That's it. You just watch. Again, the game does it for you. After this, you can do the walking. Just walk to the next resources. What did we find? Oh, ore. Press E. Oh, time's running out. Next resource, walking. Press E. We'll do it for you. Oh no, a storm! What can we do? Walk back to base. What's this? Fast travel. Okay, we drill. Drill. Uh-oh. You are tired. Travel. In the base. Easy as that. That's the mechanic. Walk. Let the game do it. And walk back. You are trusted to do some things. You can plant a flag. Here we go. Oh, this excitement. Most base building survival games have a form of harvesting and an engaging action. There are some levels to this. Some are more active. Each click swings your axe. It's you. Click, swing, hit. Satisfaction. Click, click, click. Oh! The whole tree falls down. And you, as a player, you directly impacted the environment. Other games go even deeper. Dune Awakening is a great example. After crafting the right tool, you scan the resource and use your laser to trace out a pattern over the resources. And based on your accuracy, your yield will be much greater. So giving you, as the player, once more, control of your actions. It's hard to say this out loud. Even...
Would you care to repeat that?
Sorry. Even...
Maybe I got ear problems, all right? I mean, what was that again?
Even Starfield had you tune your laser.
I'm a firing my laser!
You had full control over what you were doing. In all of these games mentioned, you also have to craft your harvesting tools. In Ulcers, you are handed the very first tool. There is no indication of you finding the tool on board or on the base anywhere. You just have it. You pull it from your quantum pocket. How do I...
That shiny rock.
This is not a rock. This is a mineral for like the 10th time.
So, there is crafting in this game, and you guess how it's done. Stand in front of a screen, and you press E. Now this is very similar to other games. This one adds another step. After you've selected what you want to craft, you press E, and you watch yourself seizure the thing together. If they had a mini game where you had to do certain things, and if you messed it up, your yield will not be as great. So you've wasted your precious time. It would add even more urgency, enhancing the experience overall. Then I wouldn't mind waddling back and forth. But this is not the case. Instead, you're watching your dad reeling in your fish on your rod that you bought. And then you just get to stand and pose for the photo. Look, Mom, Dad caught this. Lucky for us, this game is free on GamePass. And if you can stomach the game doing 90% of the gameplay for you, the story really seems interesting. And here at about 50 minutes, the real premise of the story comes alive. But once again, the first hour is rough, and it gave me ulcers from pressing E too much. So overall, I'd give this game an IGN 7. They gave it an 8. Though the gameplay is rough, there is something there, and if you're willing to stomach and sit through the slop, I think you might have a good time. Maybe. Have a good one. Stay classy. Cheers.